Congratulations, Kisoi, congratulations. Our new kid on the block from Wiper fraternity. Wiper! Wiper!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. First and foremost, I'd like to thank the Wiper Patriotic Front for the overwhelming support. And you know, I've been ambushed. I'm still learning, but at least I can match the energy. I think today after I was sworn in, one thing I learned is we must do what we have to do for the benefit of our community. And like I'd said initially, in most of the interviews I'd said, kindly, for the people who have been given the responsibility to represent our people, we must do what we have to do for the benefit of us. Let's politics stay aside and do what we are supposed to do. Thank you so much.
And a waste of public resources. Members here, anything we do, we don't do it to continue standing with the people of. Sasa, wewe hata kama unachukia governor, tafadhali pitisha ile sheria inasaidia. Na hiyo ni kitu ya muhimu sana. Kwa hivyo asanteni sana. Mwenyezi Mungu says executive, we have done what we are supposed to have done to do the right thing. Kwa hivyo asanteni sana. Tisi hata ilionengwa chao besa. Kata mwita yari komina. Kwa onde nesa mubitukithie agenda si onde ila siebo mwadifa nikenda mwiti special sitting chao ingi. Taka. Ba masako twina thina mwingi nondo wake ko. Ando kuma surrounding counties na surrounding environ. Speaker wa bunge la Machakos, hizi vitu zote zilikuwa zimegazetiwa. Wavinya Fund ni ya watu, ni ya mwananchi kusaidia yule mama ako pale nyumbani. Ilikuwa kwa order paper na ilikuwa imegazetiwa. Sasa ameuliza county assembly wakae chini, I think minority na majority wakae chini, waende wasikizane wataweka siku gani ingine. You see, that is a waste of public funds. How can you have more than 2, 3 special sittings? That is a waste of public funds. People need to be more mature. We need to think of the decisions we make that affect our people. When it comes to work, there is nothing personal. Kama ni kazi ifanye nini? Ifanywe. Nasema kazi ifanywe. Na mimi nataka kuwashukuru hawa wabunge watu wako hapa. Hawa walikuwa tayari kupitisha hiyo, hata kama ingeletwa kupiga kura, ingefanya nini? Ingeshinda. Today, I express my dismay with our county assembly. They have let us down. Among the items that had been lined up for the deliberation by the assembly was the Wavinya Fund and the Annual Development Plan, ADP. The ADP is the Annual Development Plan that comes from the people, and we as a county government are able to budget according to the ADP, which is what Mwananchi wants. The Wavinya Fund was meant for empowering our women and youth. The decision to adjourn assembly by Speaker has smashed the dreams and aspirations of our women and youth in this county. That was an act of irresponsibility and senseless by the Speaker. What will you tell the women and the youth of Machakos whose dreams you silenced? Do you feel their pain? Can you hear their cry? Their tears will fall on your feet. I call upon the House to reconsider the decision and reconvene immediately and give the women and the youth of Machakos much awaited Wavinya Fund, which is their hope for better tomorrow.
Today, in the assembly, we were having a special sitting. We had 4 agendas, but unfortunately, the Speaker purported to use her discretion to remove 2 of the agendas from the order paper by way of deferring them to another day. The Speaker has first of all, has no discretion of removing in the order paper the items to be discussed by the Assembly. In fact, anything that is before the House requires a resolution of the House by way of consensus or by way of vote. Neither of those happened. It was a decision. And we would want to continue to ask her. She is very famously quoted as saying, the Assembly is a house of procedure. She should be the first person to follow those procedures.
It is so unfortunate, and the two businesses that were deferred, it is unfortunate that there are businesses that are supposed to help our people. That is the ADP. ADP is Annual Development Plan, which is a document that guides the executive to prepare for the budget. So we've already started interfering with our budget making process, which I don't know whether we'll be able to meet the deadline as required by the law. It is so unfortunate when all these members attended the plenary only for business to be deferred to a later date. In fact, to a date that is not known. We don't know exactly when. Our people, our women are waiting for Wavinya Fund, which I believe has been or is the contentious issue. And sometimes members let us agree that when we pass these budgets, when we pass these bills, we don't pass for the executive. We pass these bills for our people on the ground, people who elected us. Today we were supposed to have given them that bill, which has not happened. It is unfortunate, and we appeal to our Speaker and team, because we know there is a team. Please, however much you think or feel big, let us also think about our people who have elected us. For now, we don't mind the consequences, but our people need services from all of us, but not blame games all around. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And before we conclude,